to Thursday's session. Fingers crossed today's session won't be interrupted by a crash on the live stream, so we'll see how it gets going. Today's session we're going to be focusing on working our upper body, so our arms and our abs, in our similar fashion of 4 sets, 3 exercises, 30 seconds rest, all the way through. So we'll do our warm-up and then we'll work on those targeted muscle areas. Tomorrow we've got our ladder workout as normal for a Friday as well. So we'll get started with our warm-up. Fingers crossed the stream doesn't crash. If it does, hang around. It will come back live again as soon as I can sort the problem and get it reconnected. So do hang around and it will come back on again as quick as I can get it to go. So we'll get started with a warm-up and keep our fingers crossed. Okay, let's start by just jogging on the spot, just for 30 seconds, just to get our pulse raising a little bit. Okay, we're going to go into some high knees. Let's bring those knees forwards into your high knees. Again, 30 seconds, just bringing those knees forwards. Into our heel flicks, let's send those heels back. Ten more seconds, and then we'll do slow jog again and star jumps. Right, let's go back to our normal jog on the spot, just jogging, just for 15 seconds this time, and then we'll do 10 star jumps. Okay, 10 star jumps, here we go. 8, 9, 10. Back to that jog just for 15 seconds. We're going to do 10 more star jumps and then we'll go to a jog and stretch. Okay, 10 more star jumps. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. Back to that last little jog, a bit quicker than before, just to give your heart rate that last little chance to get nice and elevated before we stretch. Okay, let's take that arm across our body, let's pull it towards our chest. Now let's change sides. And take it up behind your head. And change arms. Into our side stretch. Let's get that hand on the outside of your knee. Just reach over. And change sides. Into our hamstring stretch. Just touch the floor with your hands. slight bend in the knees is okay. Into our side lunge position to stretch our groin. Well, we've done longer than yesterday for part one, so we're doing okay. Fingers crossed still. Change sides. Into our quadricep stretch, get hold of those ankles, get your knees together. Find your balance. If you need to, just hold your hand by your belly button. Look straight forwards. That should help. Just change legs. Final two stretches, gastrocnemius. Step forwards, keep that heel down on your straight leg. And change legs. Last stretch. Alright, so as I said at the beginning, we're going to be focusing on working our upper body, so our arms, our chest and our abs. Hopefully there'll be minimal work on the legs today, as we did a session on the legs earlier on in the week. We're going to follow the same program as what we normally do, of 4 sets of 3 exercises with a 30-second rest in between each set. Make sure you've got some water to help you along the way. Small sips in those rest breaks, don't gulp down your water as it'll start squelching in your belly. So, here we go. I'll try and demo each exercise before we do it. Most of them, if you've been doing this the whole time, will be very familiar to you now and you'll recognise the sorts of exercises that we're doing. So, first exercise is called a reach through sit up. So you're going to be lying on your back, heels are down on the floor, arms are straight. From there you're going to reach through and touch your toes and then go back again. Keep your hands nice and straight as best as you can. Okay. So 3 exercises before we get that first break. Are we ready? Off we go. So reach all the way through, touch those toes, keep your heels down on the floor. Try not to let them lift off the ground. Use those abdominals to help you get up all the way to your toes. 10 more seconds. Okay, next exercise is another abs exercise. It's Mason twist. So you're just going to have your hands off your legs off the ground, and you're going to touch either side of your body. Off you go. So imagine that you're rowing or kayaking, and you're putting your oar in the water, moving that water back, twist either side. Five seconds. Okay, next exercise, it was part of our monthly challenge. It's the overhead clap. So from a T position, clap your hands above your head, keeping your arms straight. Off we go. We get a rest after this one. 15 seconds. Let's keep those arms straight, get them level with your shoulders. Touch hands above your head each time. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Just going to tilt my screen down so that I can see it, to see if I lose connection any quicker. Okay. Next exercise is a V-sit. So we're going to put our hands by our hips, we're going to lift our legs off the ground, but we're going to keep our shoulders at an angle. Are we ready? Off we go. So just hold that V-sit as much as you can. Straight arms is harder than bent arms. "15 seconds left, halfway." Ooh, looking at my V on the screen, it's not a very good one. 5 seconds. Okay, next exercise is reach ups. So lying on your back, arms straight in the air, and just lift your shoulders off the ground as far as you can. Just your shoulders. Off you go. So it's a crunch, a little bit, working those abs still. They might start to hurt. It's 4 exercises of abs, 1 of arms at the minute. Okay, next exercise is walkouts. So from a straight position, you're going to walk out on your hands to a high plank, walk all the way back in, back to your straight position. Off we go. So walk all the way out, keep those feet still, get your arms level with your shoulders, walk out. So shoulders get directly above your wrists, stretch up again, walk out, back in again. 1 more. Okay, that's our break. 30 seconds. Stand nice and tall. Stretch those abdominals out a little bit, because at the minute you're crunching them all up. Okay, next exercise is going to be our chest expanders. So we just do this for the 30 seconds. Are we ready? Off we go. So this is round 3. We're over halfway now. So keep those arms level with your shoulders. Cross them in front of you. Expand the chest each time you take your arms back. Five seconds. Okay, another arm exercise is tricep dips. So you're going to keep your waist off the ground, legs bent, and you're just going to bend at the arms, lowering the whole body. Off you go. So make sure it's the arms that bend, not the waist or the hips lifting and lowering. Ten seconds. Okay, next exercise is a laying back extension. So I'll face this way, lying on the floor, and you're just going to extend your back up and then back down again. Off we go. So lift, arch that back each time. Don't put your hands down to push off. Keep them by your chin, by your shoulders. Ten seconds. And rest. Gonna be full of dust on the front now. So we've got 1 more set of 3 exercises to do. We've still got an excellent connection, so we carry on. Okay, next exercise is going to be leg lifts. It was our April daily challenge. Lying on your back, hands underneath your bottom, straight legs up to 90 degrees and back down again. Off we go. Five seconds. Okay. Next exercise is lying tricep lifts. So lying on your front, whereas before you lifted your whole body, now it's just going to be your arms that you lift. Off you go. So you get to take a nice lie down, but just lift those arms up as far back as you can take them. 10 seconds, and we've got one exercise left. Okay, last exercise is our steam engines. Hands by the side of your head, step and twist to touch your elbow to your knee. Off you go. So just really get a good twist at the hips to get that elbow towards the knee. Get your knee up as high as you can. Twist at the hips. Five seconds. Alright, we're going to go straight into our cool down. So let's just start marching on the spot for 30 seconds and then we'll stretch. Covered in dust off the floor. Ten more seconds of marching and then we'll stretch. Alright, let's take that arm across your body. We've really worked those triceps, so let's try and get a good stretch on our arms. Let's change sides. Take that arm up behind your head. Keep your chin off your chest. Just change arms. Okay, into our side stretch. Put that hand by the side of your knee. Reach over as far as you can with that top arm. Really stretch those oblique muscles and change sides. Into your hamstring stretch, still important even though we haven't used our legs too much in this session. Slight flexion in the knees. If you can lift your toes off the ground whilst maintaining the position, that's even better. Okay, into your side lunge. Just make sure you keep those shoulders back. We don't want to bounce, we just want to hold every stretch. Just change sides. Into our quadricep stretch. Get hold of those ankles, pull your knee in, find your balance point and hold it. change legs. Final 2 stretches, calf muscle, gastrocnemius. Step forwards, keep your heel down on the floor. And change legs, last stretch. Alright, well done for completing today's challenge, today's session. 20 minutes of exercise, that's all you need to be doing roughly every single day, whether it's a walk, whether it's physical activity like what we've just done, but making sure that you're staying physically active. So, who would have thought we would have got to 50 live sessions? Not me, but there we are. We have got to that magic number 50 and we keep going from there. So tomorrow, Friday, ladder workout. It's what we've been doing every single Friday since we started. And then we have a rest over the weekend and we get started again on the Monday. So I'll see you live again tomorrow at 10:30.